Dear brothers and sisters from Central Europe region, good morning and welcome to our morning devotion. Today Switzerland is the host for this event, and I would like to offer a short prayer for the beginning of our event now. Please join me in prayer. Our loving Heavenly Parent, good morning, and we greet you on behalf of all our members and brothers and sisters from Central Europe region, and we would like to invite you to be part of this morning devotion gathering where we can dedicate our time and our reflection for the beginning of this week so that we can inspire ourselves and follow your wisdom and your words of actuality, the words of a Champumron that we will read and discuss this morning. Please be with all of us and help us to align our hearts, our minds, and our visions with your heart and with your mind. With that in mind, I would like to offer this prayer on behalf of all of us, and in my name, Radomir from family, Stanchev, blessed family, attending Holy Mother Han with gratitude. Ačiū. Next is our opening song, and we will offer to you our song that we selected for this morning devotion. Yeah.
I align myself with my true parents, and I'm here in support of the release of true mother from confinement. Oh, the world will know her name. The only begotten, her love a burning flame. Yo, she ain't guilty, nah, she pure, she holy. Mother hand walking free, truth cut slowly. Bars clank shut, but the spirit stay wide. Chains can't hold her, truth don't abide. Cage for love, now that's a crime on its own. Mother of the light, world sitting on a throne. They threw dirt, try to bury the queen, but a seed just grows, now a light unseen.
She did no wrong, she only loved us all. From the heavens she descended, answered every call. Holy Mother, chain free fall. She's the daughter of the Most High. Can't you see? The world will sing her name. She'll set us free.
Bars can't block the divine intervention. Every rhyme is a prayer, every word redemption. The daughter of the heavens with the crown of grace. They tried to erase her, but love leaves a trace. Courtroom packed, but the angels in the back. They chanting the name, truth attack after attack. She gave the world a heart, they gave her the blame. Now the world's gonna know her name.
Chains will break, truth awake. Holy Mother, she's the chosen one.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's wake up music and a bit catchy. Thank you for this selection. Next is our Hunduki reading, and I would like to invite Tom Pretty to read for us.
Good morning. So today's reading is from the Value of True Parents in Heaven's Providence, Chapter 3, The Essence of Jesus and Christian History, Part 3, The Essence of Christianity's 2000-year history. 4. The Puritans who departed for the New World in search of religious freedom. After the Reformation, those who embraced Protestantism faced much persecution in the European countries, where the Catholic Church was still the mainstream of faith and was protected by political power. Among them, the Puritans in particular departed for the New World in search of true religious freedom, so they could attend heaven and worship as they wished. The Pilgrim Fathers also set out for the New World, where they could practice their faith by attending Heavenly Parent directly, rather than being forced to practice their faith half-heartedly in a human-centered church culture. When the Pilgrims arrived in America in 1620, they first built a church to attend God, then a school to educate their children, the new generation. Only after that did they build homes to live in. They were determined to create a country where they could worship God freely. Today, the phrase "In God We Trust" appears on US currency and is a symbol of this unwavering faith. The United States of America is a country established about 250 years ago by the descendants of the Puritans and others who inherited the spirit of the Reformation and sought to purify the Christian faith. Heaven blessed America with a strong Protestant foundation and nurtured it as a nation representing the Christian spirit and democracy to create an environment that could welcome and support the true parents and avoid the repetition of history where Jesus had to go the way of the cross. Heaven sought to work through democracy to protect the providence from being frustrated by the unsound judgment of any single absolute monarch. Following World War II, the United States, blessed by a heavenly parent and positioned as the leading nation to guide the world, has had a mission to create an environment where all nations can accept and attend the true parents, similar to the role of the Roman Empire during Jesus' time. Heavenly Parent has carried out the central stream of the providence through American Christianity, which was built on the foundation of the Reformation, seeking to restore Christianity's purity and protect the pursuit of true faith. This tradition of faith, which seeks to attend and worship Heavenly Parent directly, gave rise to Christianity in America after the Puritans and other settlers crossed the Atlantic from Europe, and then extended across the Pacific to establish Christianity among the Korean people, aided by the work of American Protestant missionaries. This laid the Christian foundation for the birth of the only begotten daughter on the Korean peninsula. The essence of Christianity. After its 2,000-year history, Christianity must now come to correctly understand the truth of history and the truth of Heavenly Parent's providence. The truth of Heavenly Parent's providence is that the only begotten Son and only begotten daughter are born in Heavenly Parent's lineage, completely receiving Heavenly Parent's love, and through the marriage supper of the Lamb, are to become the true parents who perfectly resemble Heavenly Parent. Heavenly Parent's providence to restore humanity can be broadly divided into the periods before and after the appearance of true parents. Heavenly Parent's providence is to first bring forth the births of the only begotten Son and only begotten daughter, and have them grow to maturity and become the true parents, who will then carry out the providence of restoring all of humanity. In light of this, we must recognize that without true parents, it is impossible to clearly understand or fully accomplish Heavenly Parent's providence. From this perspective, Christianity must understand the essence of Jesus, who was sent and prepared through 4,000 years of biblical history. Christians must be aware of Jesus' intended purpose and will, and why he said he would return. Furthermore, Christianity must understand its mission in the current age after 2,000 years have passed. Jesus, who inherited Heavenly Parent's love and lineage from birth, successfully grew to maturity and perfected himself as Heavenly Parent's only begotten Son. Jesus was meant to advance to the position of true parent by meeting the perfected only begotten daughter and participating with her in the marriage supper of the Lamb. However, because Mary, Zachariah's family, and the people who should have attended and supported Jesus did not believe in him, the only begotten daughter could not be born, and Jesus had no choice but to go the way of the cross. Today's Christianity must clearly understand this reality. When Christianity strayed from its essence during the Middle Ages, Heavenly Parent renewed the Christian faith through the Reformation and prepared for the birth of the only begotten daughter. The only begotten daughter was born by heaven's providence in 1943, 400 years after John Calvin wrote his thesis in 1543, proclaiming the necessity for reformation, which he submitted to the Holy Roman Emperor. What is it that Christianity should do now? The Christian world must welcome the only begotten daughter who was born after 6,000 years of the history of the providence of restoration, and recognize the Messiah at the second advent, who has come to inherit the mission of Jesus, the only begotten Son, who went the way of the cross. Then, after the only begotten daughter and the Messiah at the second advent become the true parents through the marriage supper of the Lamb, Christianity must take the lead in attending and following true parents, helping humanity to be reborn as heavenly parents, sons and daughters, and completing Chanukuk, the ideal world where people can directly experience Heavenly Parent's sovereignty. Thank you.
Thank you, Tommy, for the reading. Dear brothers and sisters, my short comment on this text will be on the importance to understand what is the central providential line through which God is working. In every historical period, the greatest challenge of the spiritual leaders was to recognize and follow the spiritual entity or theological concept through which God is working. According to the words that were read this morning, the final mission of Christianity now is to recognize only begotten daughter and the Messiah of the second advent and take the lead in attending true parents so that humanity can be reborn as true children of Heavenly Parent. Reaching 1/3 of the world population only by our unification witnessing practices will take many years. But with our Christian brothers and sisters on our side, that number will be accomplished much quicker. On our side, as unification is the challenge, will be how to reach the hearts of traditional Christians and help them to overcome the doctrinal challenge of accepting the concept of the female Messiah. Thank you very much. Next is our prayer meditation for 7 minutes. It will be accompanied by a soft musical background. So I would like to ask you to stay muted so that we can listen to music. And in the end, I will invite Seraina Termine to offer the closing prayer. Thank you.
Our dearest Heavenly Parent, we want to come in front of you in this morning devotion, and we thank you so much that we can be here, brothers and sisters in faith, who attend Holy Mother Han, and who understand the divine principle and your path of restoration through history. Heavenly Parent, we want to thank you so much that we can be here together and start this new week. We can feel that you are giving us peace and unity, and that we can, in any circumstance, know what is your plan, even if you have to go through hardship and make big decisions. We have an orientation point where we can always feel what is your choice and what would be your way to guide us and to support us. Heavenly Parent, we are so proud that we can be the representatives of true parents, and that we can go on with love and security to know your providence, and that all people of the world can receive a basis to understand your heart. Heavenly Parent, we want to be open for your input in our understanding, and we want to go on with a strong determination to liberate True Mother from prison, from detention center where she's under inquiry. This is such a stressful situation for such an old person, and she's so precious to humanity. We are sorry that she needs to pay such big indemnity, but she knows it that she can pay indemnity through this, and we are confident that spiritually she is doing well, even it is very uncomfortable physically, and she's suffering so much under health circumstances. Heavenly Parent, please guide her and give her a lot of strength, and let our prayers and our devotions arrive to her, so that she can feel that soon a release will come, and that there could always be a miracle, that the gates of this prison open and the decision will be made that she can go home. So we want to be united with all the brothers and sisters who are there, showing their devotion in front of the prison, and we want to do our backward work so good as possible to support all the providence that is going on now. Also, we want to pray for peace in the world, and that every country who is in a war situation can be released, and that soon a situation can be established where no more fightings will go on. Heavenly Parent, this has directly to do with the fighting for good amongst the evil, and we want to be part of this salvation. Heavenly Parent, we want to thank you and attend Heavenly Mother Han. We thank you for everything in the name of Serena Termine, Mother of Central Blessed Family. Aju.
True. Thank you very much, Serena, for your deep and beautiful prayer. Now, I would like to invite our Sub-Regional Director, Dr. Dieter Schmidt, for his words of guidance this morning.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much Radomir, Tommy, and Selena for this very deep and beautiful morning devotion, especially with the song, the Rapa song. This is very, very special from all the songs and singing that we are now singing. This is very, very special. Yeah, last night, this night, we have the first snow here this morning. It was so beautiful to see everything white. Yeah, we are very happy about that.
Yeah, good morning from my side as well, and thank you for coming. And first, I also want to say thank you, of course, to you in Switzerland. When we were reading the Champomo, I realized how significant and important it is, especially in this time, to study the principle, the Champomo, to keep a very clear mind in all this confusion we have. Also, I really want to thank everyone who was celebrating this yesterday, mainly our holidays. We saw many beautiful pictures. There's a lot of devotion behind. Thank you for everyone who worked for that and who came. This is a very important in this time for True Mother. The pictures will be sent to Korea so that even we are not with our True Mother, but we keep that tradition, which is the dream of Heavenly Parent, to be with his children together. When I think about True Mother in the prison, it is really heartbreaking, but it is also a sign that we should, of course, pray for her with all our heart and mind, but it is also a reminder there are thousands, probably 10,000 or even 100,000 of innocent people in prison, and they often are forgotten. So we also have to hope this indemnity to Mother is paying for this kind in the world, that this can be a change, bring a change into this world, that injustice will be stopped. So in this sense, we have less than 40 days till the end of the year. So it's really a time to reflect. At the moment, we are discussing, praying, and thinking to prepare our strategies. We are going to Korea in 2 weeks. So in that sense, that we can have a very good final meeting, leaders meeting in Korea. So if there's anything from your side important, you can write to me and I will try to represent this. Yeah, I wish you a very blessed week. I forgot to say we had a successful meeting as you saw or heard, in the European Parliament with very high level participation. And also our president, Dr. Balcom, he could, even in this area, he could testify about True Mother. This was very significant, we felt, but also we felt how wonderful it actually is that we are living in Europe and how precious this Europe is. We should really keep it in our prayer. And in that way, let us especially pray that the war finishes in the Ukraine. You know, this should be really on the top of our prayer list, that this war can come to an end. This is the really deepest hope. So in that sense, a lot of work, spiritual work, physical work to do, but it's also worthwhile. So I wish you a lot of power this week, a lot of strength, a lot of vision. Thank you so much, and back to you, Radomir.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this sharing and also for these updates. Dear brothers and sisters, with that, our morning devotion comes to an end. Wishing to all of you a blessed week and looking forward to see each other next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Have a good week.
Wishing you a great, successful week.
Yes, Ingrid, to you.
Hi,
Same.
Kathy.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a nice week.
Bye. See you.
Greetings to
Hi,
Ukraine.
Franziska.
How many?